Let's talk some Vikings Pro Bowl snubs.
Damn it.
Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Lupagus here with Onebar, and you know what? The Pro Bowl, yeah, it sucks, but you know what? It's definitely worth talking about who made it and who didn't. And we got some Vikings that should have been on the list and didn't quite get there.
Yeah, before we get into that, remember, subscribe to the channel. We're very close to 8,400 subs. Help us get to that 9,000. Grab a lift bridge. And we might be a little late to the game on the Pro Bowl. It's because it's the Pro Bowl, but it's still worth talking about.
It is. Again, the game, now it's what? It's like activities. They go and they make crafts or something.
Yes, it is. It is activity time, but it's still, hey, it goes on your wiki page. It's still a very high accolade. They're like, damn it, you are the best at what you do at the position. So the Vikings, we had a handful of guys make it. Well done. We're talking about the snubs. Snub.
All right, let's talk about snub number one. You know, Darius Smith is making it. I feel like the guy across from him should make it as well. Daniel Hunter quietly having a very, very good season.
Yeah, a guy that Lupagus has just written off. He wanted to trade him like multiple times this year. But the man has 10.5 sacks. When you look at his PFF scores, he is a pretty much top 10 at least all over the place. But 10.5 sacks, Daniel Hunter quietly having a fantastic season. And he should be in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, and I think why I've had problems with Hunter this year is because he's like, he gets the sack, then he goes a couple of games without one. And he shows up, and it's just kind of been this up and down thing, not super consistent through the year, but they're asking him to do so many different things. He's dropping the coverage, he's doing this, he's defending the run. I mean, he's doing things. He's not just a straight pass rusher, so that's why the numbers, they're going to be where they need to be at the end of the year. But maybe I think my expectations too were also way through the roof with him and Darius Smith playing together.
Yeah, I think like everybody on this list, you've wanted to trade at some point in the season.
Not everybody.
I think a lot of them. Lupagus is just out of his mind.
Well, let's see who's next.
Well, let's go to the big man up front. Let's go to our left tackle, franchise left tackle, Christian freaking Darrisaw. And the only reason he's getting snubbed is he got hurt. If he stayed healthy, there's no way in hell he's getting snubbed, because when you look at what he's done, him, Andrew Thomas, who else is it in the NFC? I can't even think.
Trent Williams?
He's number 2, Trent Williams, PFF. He's given up 4 sacks. He had like 2 penalties. But if he didn't get injured, there's no way in hell he misses this thing. He is one of the best, not in the NFC, but in the damn league. This man, all pro.
You pretty much said it all. And this, to me, is the biggest snub on this entire list is Christian Darrisaw. He's been so damn good this year. You mentioned the injuries, but let's talk about what he does when he's on the field. He's absolutely destroying people. I mean, you go back and you watch some of these clips. You don't maybe notice it during the game when it's live. He is just knocking guys on their ass. Very violent, very aggressive. I would be shitting my pants if I saw number 71 hauling ass toward me.
Yeah, he's one of the best in the league, and he's still a young buck. What is he, like 23? Vikings are very spoiled right now at left tackle.
And I never, ever wanted to trade him. Never will.
You didn't, but this next guy you definitely have written off in like week 2, and that is our running back, Dalvin freaking Cook. He's number 3 in the NFC for rushing yards. He is on pace to have his second best year in the NFL in his 6-year career. So he's going to end up over 1,300 yards, no problem, 8 touchdowns, and a ton of receptions. So Dalvin Cook, this one surprises me. I don't know how he didn't get it.
Well, I think he's having his second best year because he's been healthy. He hasn't missed any games yet, which is, I don't know if he's ever done this before or not. He's only had 2 games where he's gone over 100 yards. He's had a lot of 70s to 90s, but he has shown an explosion. He hasn't lost a step. We definitely have seen that. Again, he's had a Pro Bowl year. He probably should have made it this year. Maybe he'll still be an alternate. I don't know where his future is with his team. I think if the Vikings have to cut some money, they may look at letting old number 4 go, but still a very, very important part of this offense, and a guy who definitely has a lot left in the tank, Dalvin Cook. What did you say, 1,100 yards rushing so far?
Yeah, I mean, he's played his most games so far, but he also the carries don't add up for what he's had before. So he could play in 50,000 games. If the carries aren't there, you're not going to get the yards. So you got to look at the whole picture.
And the way Kevin O'Connell's been calling these games lately, he might not get to 1150. Loves throwing the ball. Loves throwing the football.
He does. And Dilly Dally is a perfect complement to this offense. So This is one of the biggest snubs. I mean, he's made the Pro Bowl the last like 3 years. Why he didn't make it this time? Goddamn mystery.
It is a damn mystery. And this one's a little bit of a mystery too, but our big old defensive end, Delvin Tomlinson, playing that 5 tech, having himself a very, very solid year for the Vikings.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the ones where stat-wise, yeah, there's no way in hell he should have made it. He's got like 2 sacks. And there's definitely some big boys that are making some plays, but he's the unsung hero. He's the unsung hero on this defense. When he was out, it was so damn clear, and we missed him so damn much. But Tomlinson is just a guy that is never going to get the love he deserves, ever.
Yeah. I mean, we felt him being gone when he wasn't out there, and we had to try to make do with what's his name, Bullock and or Bullard and Blacklock. I mean, it wasn't the same. This defense, it was already weak against the run, was just absolutely pathetic when Tomlinson wasn't out there. So having him back's been a huge boost. Definitely worthy. Again, not a surprise, but still a snub.
Yeah, still a snub. It hurts. It hurts down low. Everybody's always pulling for the big man. And let's go with another guy, our kick returner, Mr. Kenny Nwangwu.
Kenny Nwangwu, 1 kick return touchdown. I saw it live on Thanksgiving. It was a thing of beauty. I think he's had 1 or 2 other pretty deep ones, but not a lot of, really opportunities for him. Everybody's kicking away from this guy, but he proved with the return, one of the best in the game, definitely deserving of a Pro Bowl bid.
Yeah, the dude is averaging. I mean, he's at the top of the league as far as average yards. I'm just looking it up now, but I believe it's like 27.5, and he took one in the house. So kick returners are not what they used to be. They're not what they were in 1996, where every time they would have the chance to take it back, it's very seldom he gets a chance, but when he does, it's scary. Very scary.
I wonder what they're going to have the kick returners do, what kind of competition they'll have at the Pro Bowl.
I don't know, maybe some sort of Jenga.
Jenga. I think we have one left, one special one.
Yeah, I mean, this is just one more from our hearts.
It's our rookie punter, Ryan Wright.
It is our rookie punter, Ryan Wright. We were talking before this started, like, how the hell did he not make it? But when you actually look at the stats, he's top 10 in pretty much everything. And inside the 20, he's like tied for second. So the big man can place it. And who was it? If it wasn't for Jalen Naylor, he'd probably be ranked number 1st for the
number
first inside the top 20. And the guy's got a boot. Young up and coming punter. This is the only year in his career he won't make the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, and I still have a feeling he might still make it as an alternate. He'll get in somehow.
I don't think he is an alternate.
The fridge. Someone's gonna get hurt. Someone's gonna bail.
They have like alternates and then second alternate and third alternate. I don't think it's any of them.
It's gonna get down there and they're gonna call him, and the fridge is gonna make it.
I hope so. This man's got Pro Bowl in his future.
Well, absolutely he does. Absolutely he does. So those are our 5 biggest snubs that come Vikings in the Pro Bowl. You got anybody else? Drop them in the comments. Remember to subscribe, like the vids. We are just about to 8,400, like we said before. And also, why don't you remember this? Research has found that people prefer the smell of their own farts to those of other people.
Absolutely.